Harry, this is LordPotato, and this is What If Naruto. I mean, not What If Naruto. What if I, LordPotato, was in Naruto? So, I know I did this like a while ago. I think it was like a month ago that I did this. Like, what if I was in Naruto? But I don't really like what I did. So, in my head, for some reason, instead of me doing that, I just want to redo it instead. I didn't like it. So yeah, I'm actually gonna redo this. So yeah, I should put what if I was in Naruto redo. Yes. Fuck's sake. Um no, this is not for any special whatever number of subscribers I have or got. No, I already did that for what if Naruto was karma. That is the no, what if not Naruto. What if Naruto was the reincarnation of karma Abakan? Something like that. I forgot it last time. That for the 800 special, and this one is just not even for any special. It's just like me wanting to redo this. So yeah. Wait, let me see when I did this. Oh yeah, definitely. It's 1 month ago that I did it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna redo it. I'll probably delete this like later. I don't know when. Probably when I finally uploaded this video or whatever. Yeah, but I'm gonna redo it. Like, I'm gonna change everything. Also, there was one where it was someone that requested, "What if I train Naruto?" What if I train Naruto? Yeah, that one. I really didn't like it because the guy wanted to make Naruto a hero. But if I was in Naruto training Naruto, I would have made him a villain, straight up villain. So yeah. So let's begin. This is sorry, said it's the title and all that, and this will be part 1 redo. So yeah. So let's begin. Now the home. We begin by myself in this world. In this world, which I'm telling you, in this world, I mean this world, not in the Naruto world. I just walk around and people always ask me, what do you see in your, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I always respond to them, dead. So one day actually did happen. So I predicted the future. I'm going to predict 5 years or 10 years, I'm going to be dead somewhere. Probably in the ditch. Fell down the hole because how idiot I am. Wanted to go explore something. I don't know, got shot by throwing a fucking potato at someone. Something like that. I swear to God, if someone asks me in the comments, where will you see yourself in 2010, whatever, how many years, I will legit tell you, either dead, or, I create mass genocide. Probably one of those two answers, and you're gonna ask, what? Don't ask. But yeah, let me go back. So, in this world where I live, not the Naruto world yet, one day I was just going towards, I'm gonna just say the store. I got into a car accident. The guy pulled out a gun when we crashed, and I told him what the fuck, and he pulled out a gun. And that's what I knew my life was gonna flash, but luckily I disarmed him, shot him in the face, but then his brother shot me in the face. So yeah, I died, he died. Hey, who cares? So yeah, I died and was brought to the whole reincarnation systems with the heaven and devil and death. Now, for some reason, death was just like, he looked at me. He saw how many retarded things I've probably done before, and he just said, you know what? I'm gonna send you to the Naruto world. I'm like, wait, what the hell's... Oh, Naruto world. Wait, I thought that was just an anime. And Dad was like, no, that's actually a thing. So, who am I gonna meet? The Sage of Six Path. So, of course, I somehow walked to... Okay, at this time, I managed to find the Sage of Six Path by looking around. The Sage of Six Path not reincarnating me. Instead, put me into the Naruto world. being born by a a miss name, I don't know what to call her, and a okay, so I say a mother and a father. I should say that. Now, the Sage of Six Path did tell me that I'm gonna have kind of different abilities from everyone else differently. And then I tell the Sage of Six Path, so wait, am I gonna meet Naruto? And the Sage of Six Path said, yeah, you are, but you are gonna be, oh no, what? I'm gonna let you have your memories. When you ever watch, I guess, in your world, when you watch Naruto or something, the anime, I'm gonna let you keep those memories. I'm also gonna let you keep a lot of memories. So, like, all your original memories that you had in that world are going to Naruto. So, when you turn up the age of 4, you're gonna remember everything. Sweet. So, that's what happens. I was born with a mother and father. My mother was named Zairana. Zairana. Her last name wasn't Uchiha. Well, sort of Uchiha. She wasn't really an Uchiha, but that was where my father came in. His name was Jo. You know what? Fuck it. Jotaro Uchiha. Okay, I can't think of people's names that much. Just relax. I would have called him Joseph Uchiha. But no, I just thought of Jotaro. So, Jotaro. I'm gonna put that up. You say, oh, no. So yeah. So, Jotaro Uchiha. He is my father of this world. Now, it feels worse saying father because, yeah. I don't know why. But he's soon Uchiha, but my mother has two different bloodlines. For right now. I will have more, but those are hidden. But yeah. One is this dragon bloodline. And the other is called the hollow bloodline. Now, I did also do the hollow bloodline for the other one. The one that I did, the original What If this one. But I want to keep it because I like being a hollow. So I was at least 1 year old, and I was born. I was born. What's it called? I was 1 year old, and I must say. So yeah, I was born as a 1 year old. I turned 1 year old, and then the whole Nine Tails happened. No wait. No, I'm 2 years old. And then the whole Nine Tails happened. So I'm gonna be older than Naruto. Sort of. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say 1 year. So yeah, I'm 1 year older. And the song is so the Nine Tails happens, and Naruto is also born. And of course he's a baby, and I'm 1 year old, so I'm at least taller. So the Nine Tails still happens, and the Nine Tails is sealed into Naruto, half of it. So he has Yang Yao. He does not have any brothers or siblings. So yeah, brothers or sisters. I have no brothers or sister neither. But the Nine Tails did kill my parents. So he did kill Jotaro Uchiha and Zairana Uchiha. She took the last name of Jotaro. So yeah. So my family and the Naruto they weren't really a part of the Uchiha clan, so not really. So when Jotaro Uchiha and my mother died, no. I'm gonna say that. No way, they did. So they died, and I was taken care of by an old lady. This old lady is gonna be named Zakarin. I'm gonna just call her Zakarin. So Zakarin some last name. I don't know what to call her last name, but she was the one who take care of me since I was 1 year old and my family died. She's gonna be taking care of me. And Naruto's still in the orphanage, and when he turned 4 years old, he got kicked out of the orphanage. So of course, Haruka had to still give the whole apartments and all that. And I'm 5 years old, since I'm already past of age of remembering everything. I remember everything, and so of course I walk around. And the old lady, she has a small sort of farm. She sort of like grows things and all that. And I help her around and all that. And yeah. But of course I have large amounts of chakra. I should also mention that my mother was also an Uzumaki. Even though she didn't look like Uzumaki, she didn't have red hair or anything. She had black hair. And yeah. Also, I should mention what I look like in Naruto. Well, sort of look like. So, I will have like this kind of thing. So, I sort of do have a scarf around. It's just a turquoise scarf that the old lady gave me. My hair is kind of turquoise in some places. It just highlights around. But it wasn't dyed, it was just natural. And I have black hair around. And my eyes, instead of being like this purplish color, whatever it is, or brown, whatever, is that brown or purple? I can't tell. They are turquoise color. I do like turquoise a lot. So yeah, my eyes are those types of color, and my hair and all that, right? And I do have a scarf. And so, since I'm 5 years old, I've been helping around the old lady. The old lady knows that I'm not that strong yet, but I'm still wanting to help her because she's the one who takes care of me. Now, the old lady, she doesn't hate Naruto. She doesn't care because her family died a while ago. So, she doesn't mind about Naruto. Now, this would take good important role in this. What if? So, when I'm gonna say that I'm 6 years old and Naruto's 5 years old. Now, when I just walk around, I see. Let's go. So, Naruto's 5 years old and it was kind of cold at this time. And he meets Hinata. Like, he tries to protect Hinata and all that. And this is where I kind of come from. So, I just come back from the store, kind of just got some food for the old lady and all that. And I see Naruto getting beaten up from the bullies. So, I kind of rush in. And since my chakra still hasn't kind of developed and all that. But for some reason, I have an ability to able to use turquoise lightning. Something that I always wanted to always have. Like, if you ever ask me what kind of power I ever want, it's an ability that I always wanted, and it's a username that I always like made up when I was younger and played video games and all, which I still play video games. But I never use this username now. But the ability I always wanted to have, which I also did give this ability towards what's it called? What if Naruto was a descendant for Lord Joshin? It is called Dark Lightning. Now, Dark Lightning is an ability mixed with lightning and darkness. It's a username that I use also in multiple games, but I stopped using it and just said LordPotato as my username. Also, I should mention, since I don't really have Wi-Fi, and I can't play video games, I really don't have that many games on my phone to actually have the name LordPotato. I mean, Minecraft counts, but there's another game that I played a lot, way too much. It is called, not 7 Deadly Sins, I think I have my username on that also. But it's called Hero Courageous. So this one, if I said that right, Hero Kenter. Okay, you see here, I fucking suck at reading. You're gonna know this more, so that's why I suck at reading, so let me just admit that right now. I suck at reading. Don't ever ask me to read a read a fanfic, cause you're gonna just see me fucking struggle with words because I suck at them and I suck at spelling also. So, yeah. So, let me go on with this. What if? So, when I saw Naruto fighting those kids, I also activated the turquoise lightning. So the turquoise lightning doesn't really need chakra. It's mostly an element that I can control with also darkness, but not much of it. But that would be that. Since ability is called dark lightning, an ability I always wanted to have. I already said that multiple times. But I should explain what dark lightning does. But right now I can only control turquoise lightning. And why is it turquoise? Because I fucking love the color turquoise, okay? Turquoise is my first favorite color. The second is black. It's so much just me confused. Why is it light color to dark color? Because why the fuck now? Which, you know. So, dark lightning is an ability that I created when I was thinking. So, it's a mixture of between both darkness around it. So, it's darkness around it. Like, think of it. If you put it on your fist, darkness around it, and then lightning, and you punch someone, I don't know, somewhere, they'll be paralyzed from it, from the lightning. But darkness you can also shape the darkness to be a blade or something. Anything from it. Or just use it to just crush your enemies like Gara-san. Which I will also use it like that, but not really much now. So, but the lightning does hurt a lot. So, yeah, that's how dark lightning is gonna work. Also with the speed. Since lightning is the second closest, it's the third closest thing to light. And darkness is the second thing close to light. Because if you see here, anything where there's light, there's always darkness. So darkness is always competing with light. So I guess it's between. The speed of bullets using both dark lightning together, the both darkness and lightning element, will allow you to go faster. Probably faster than the speed of light, but yeah. That's how I mention it. And so, let's begin. So, when I saw a kid punch Naruto, I came up to one of the kids, and of course, these older kids are like 6 to also 7, and they did punch kind of Naruto in the face, and I didn't like that, since Naruto's the main protagonist and all that, and I really don't like the villager, how they glare at Naruto and all that. So of course, I go to one of the kids, and I punch the biggest one in the face, using lightning in my hands. So I just punched the 7-year-old in the face. And the 7-year-old's like, oh, my fucking nose. And he felt kind of lightning, like, oh, my fucking nose. What the fuck is that sting? And one of the kids was like, what the hell? Oh, I kind of put my hand in front of Naruto and Hinata and said, I'm not letting you hurt any of these kids. And he said, you want to protect the demon brat? Which, yes, that's what the kids learn from their parents. And I said, demon brat or not. I'd rather kick your ass. So, of course, the kid tried to fight me, and I managed to dodge one of his punches, uppercuts him with putting lightning on my fist. So, uppercutting him, kind of stunning him back. Which, the uppercut, when I did it, kind of stunned him and made him kind of fly a little bit up in the sky. Not that far in the sky, but like I'm gonna say like a good 3 inches off the ground. But yeah, the other guy was like scared, and he was like, what the hell do I do? And the guy that was knocked down on the ground because uppercut the shit of him, and the other guy was like, oh no, attack him. So he tries to punch me, but since I kind of learned a little about karate, and since I still get my memories, and I kind of learned a little bit of karate, and I did watch God of High, and I watched God of High School, and I read the webtoon. I tried to do a re-taekwondo move, But instead, I just kicked the shit out of the guy. I just freaking used lightning on my feet and kicked the shit out of him. Which, the guy just got fucking knocked to this freaking snow and he was like knocked out. The big guy was like, I'm not losing to some weakling like you. He tried to punch me, I blocked it, and then I just freaking elbowed him in the stomach, like in the gut, knocking him out. And Naruto and Hinata was like, whoa. And I was like, hello there, are you okay? Yellow hair kid? I just call him Yellow Hair Kid because even though I know his name, I just said Yellow Hair Kid. I was like, so what is your name? Even though I already know. He said, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. And he then told me what is my name. I told him my name is Dark Raikiri. That isn't that how it's Dark Raikiri? Dark light. It's basically dark light but in Japanese. If I can remember how it was pronounced, Daikuraki. So yeah, I'm gonna just name myself Daikuraki. And so Naruto's like, oh, nice to meet you, Daikuraki. What is your last name? I just said last name is since yes, the old lady did find out that I'm in Chiha, but she asked me if I wanted to go to Uchiha compound and all that, and I nodded my head no. So of course I say just Daikuraki. And Naruto said, okay. And Naruto went up to the little girl and says, what is your name? And she says, my name is Hinata Hyuga. And I was like, oh, she's from the Hyuga whole compound. And she nodded her head. And so I was like, okay, let's go. And so Naruto kind of grabbed Hinata from the hand and pulled her up and let's just dragged her along. So of course we were going to the Hyuga compound and all that. And when we get there, Hinata said thank you to both me, Daikuraki, and Naruto Uzumaki. And the guard kind of just like grabbed Hinata and told her not to go near the demon. And then he looks at me and I just like wave. And the guy was like, why the fuck are you near the demon? And I said, what demon? Yourself? Yes, I know you're a fucking demon or something. And the guy was like, He kind of just like brushed that off. I'm like, yeah, fuck off, dickhead. And Naruto was like, wait, you don't think I'm a monster, demon, or anything? Naruto said to me, Daikuraki. And I said, nah, why would you be a demon? You're just a kid. I don't understand half the villagers or anything. So yeah. And then I asked Naruto, how old are you? He said, I am only 5. And he asked how old I was. I was like 6. And then I was like, Naruto, do you have anywhere to live or anything? And he said, yeah, apartments and all that. No one really likes me, so no one lives next to me or anything. And then I told Naruto, you want to come with me and live with my grandmother? Even though she wasn't my grandmother, I call her Granny. And she doesn't mind that at all. And so when I bring Naruto to Zakarin, to the grandmother I have and all that, and I told her Zakarin and all that, and she doesn't mind Naruto coming in. She like shows kindness to Naruto, and Naruto's happy. And so the whole apartments where Naruto lives, instead we kind of move his stuff with us, with Zakarin. Now Zakarin does not live in the village. She lives sort of outskirts in the village, not really in the whole village and all that. So we kind of move whole Naruto stuff with us, and the third Hokage really didn't mind that. He like just didn't mind that at all. He saw the old lady and all that, and so he was like okay with it. Like, it's not really adopting Naruto, but it's helping him. Since we really couldn't adopt Naruto, so yeah. Or, well, she couldn't adopt Naruto. And she already knows that she didn't adopt me at all because I don't have her last name, which I'm not gonna think of it right now. But so of course, me and Naruto have actually been growing up with the old lady. Now the old lady kind of had a little bit of heart problems when I turned. I'm gonna say I turned 8 years old, and Naruto turned 7 years old. So we do a little bit like 2 year time skip since I was 6 and Naruto was 5. So of course I'm 8 years old and I could go in the academy. But instead of going in the academy, I just said screw that, I'm actually gonna help the old lady. So I helped the old lady in the crops and all that, and selling them off and all that, becoming more of a merchant. Even though I can become a ninja, I wanted to help her in the whole crops and all that, because she sort of owned a farm, and so I'm helping her out. And since she's very old and she really can't do much, I'm helping her out. But she does cook for Naruto and I. And by the way, when I'm 8 years old, and since I can use the chakra and all that, I train in using chakra and train in physical exercise and all that. So of course, when so I'm just training and all that, and also helping out. Naruto also does the same, and he called me Onichi-chan. What's it? Wait, what was that word where older brother? Because he thinks of me as an older brother, and I think of Naruto as a younger sibling, a younger brother. So yeah, is it Onichi-chan? I don't remember what it's called in Japanese. So he just calls me older brother. I call him younger brother, even though we're nothing compared to blood or anything, related to blood or anything. And we call Zakirin Granny, and she's okay with the nickname. So of course, I'm just training and all that. I also train Naruto and how to fight and all that, even though I don't really know that much taijutsu, but I also do know how to do that whole re-taekwondo and all that. So the re-taekwondo moves I try to learn is first triple kicks, so where I hit the neck 3 times and making you spin like crazy. More Jim did that to one of that the guy who like put his hands behind, well, could not really use his hands and all that, but broke out of the chains to start fighting him. So yeah, I mostly focus on my legs and fists and all that, try to get strength and all that. And I also do teach Naruto how to fight and all that, so Naruto wouldn't get beaten up by the villagers. 1 year, since it was 2 years that I did a 2 year time skip, I'm gonna do it 1 year time, not 1 year time skip before, but no, backwards. Like a couple months before the after the 2 years, a couple months ago. So villagers did try to get rid of me from Naruto so they can beat up Naruto, but I didn't let that happen. I grabbed one of the villagers and like used my elbow to hit him right in the guts. He got hurt so bad. He's ugh. And the villager that was like grabbing Naruto and telling him, "Get over here, you demon." I run up towards the villagers and just jumped up and just did a Jackie Chan and said, "Hoo-yah!" Hit him in the face with my feet. Because I just feel like it's just like, you want Jackie Chan this bitch? Bruce Lee this shit. So I just kicked him straight in the face, making him fly back. I grabbed Naruto, I put him on my back and start running. Even though he's a little heavy, but I got stronger now there. So of course, we go back to the house and I just talk to him how to train and all, how to get stronger and all that. So I also started learning about how to use Dark Lightning very well also. And at one point when I was training really hard and trying to break my limits and all that, I was about to pass out, and then I just said, no, I must get up. And that's when I unlocked my Sharingan. my one Tomoe Sharingan for each eye. Now, my one Tomoe Sharingan looks complete different instead of being just red and all that. So, instead of being red and all that, instead, you know those Tomoes being black and all that? Those are turquoise. They are turquoise. And where it has to be red, like over here, the blue and all that, it is black. So, yeah, it looks completely different. But the outskirts of the eye and all that, the white part, it's black also. And when I was about to pass out, since I was training really hard and all that, I passed out, but I met someone inside my body in my mindscape. It seems like, first of all, I was born without a Chinchuriki, so of course I had no Chinchuriki. But instead of being born without a Chinchuriki, let's go back to where my mother and father died. Before my mother was about to get crushed with the whole Nine Tails attack and all that, she sealed something inside my body, in my stomach. And that is a very, very strong dragon. This dragon uses lightning and darkness and also other elements like fire and water and all that. But yeah, and I see him, and this just dragon just looks at me and says, "You must be that kid." What did I call her again? What did I? Zayana? Zay? Yeah. You must be the kid from Zayana. Interesting. You're pure-hearted and kind. And I just looked at him and said, "What the fuck?" And he just says, "My name is..." I don't know what to call him, but I'm gonna just call him, since my name is Daikuraiko, and his name would be... Actually, there's actually two dragons instead of one dragon. One is a lightning dragon, and he uses lightning and darkness. So his name is what's it called? Zapping. I don't know what to call him, but this is how he looks like. It's a dragon. The second dragon is a fire and water mixed dragon. So it's both of the elements, but it has two heads. One is fire, the other is water. But the body looks with the orange and bluish around. So yeah, this is named Steamboat Dragon. Because it's both water and fire and what they fuse into steam. So yeah. Those are the two dragons I see in my mindscape. And I just talked to them, and they said one is a lightning mixed with darkness dragon, and the other is a fire mixed with water dragon. Because the two heads talk. Steamo and Zakuro. And so Zaptaro. Zaptaro. So yeah. I just said okay, and I get out of my mindscape, and Naruto's tapping on me and saying, "Older brother, are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I was just taking a nap." And he says, "Well, come on." And so grandmother has been worried about you. And so I got up, and so we get to the house. Now, we do a 1 year time skip, and this is where I'm 9 years old, and Naruto's 8 years old. Now, one thing happened before, after this 1 year time skip, is the old lady died. So, the old lady just died, but at that time, I kind of had my 3 Tomoe already awoken, and the old lady, she kind of just had like a heart attack, and Naruto was like, "No!" And when we went to the hospital, they said she is gone. And Naruto is crying, and the person is just kind of just glaring, well, not glaring at Naruto. He just feels sorry for both of us, cause villagers just stopped hating on Naruto and all that. And when I saw when he not saw when he told us that she is gone, my eyes, I was so sad. I was just crying and all that. Because first of all, it sucks when someone close to you just dies. Now, that did happen. It's actually a thing. My grandma, not my grandmother, my grandfather kind of died. Luckily, my grandmother's still alive. I'm so happy with that. My grandfather died, and I was kind of depressed for a while. So of course, when I heard that, no one did see my Sharingan kind of awoken. My eyes I kind of put chakra to my eyes, and they awoken to the EMS. It skipped the MS because there was no point, because I was a fusion between Bloods and all that lines, and so it kind of just went straight to the EMS. So yeah, I have the EMS now. It kind of went into the MS, then another bloodline kind of just fused it into becoming EMS. So I was so sad, and when I was just crying, I kind of started putting chakra into my eyes. So the dragons did catch on to this day. I just awoke another ability. Well, not another ability. Another ability in the Sharingan. So, of course, now that I am 9 years old and Naruto is 8, I asked Naruto, do you want to go to the academy? And Naruto, well, not I, but Hiruzen comes to us and hears about how the old lady died and all that. And I'm still kind of just training and also cutting the weed and all that. Not weed. Wheat. And also some other vegetables and all that. So of course, Hiruzen goes towards me and Naruto, and he asked Naruto first. He said, do you want to go to the academy, Naruto? And Naruto looks at me, and I just nod at him saying, sure, you go ahead, kid. And he said yes. And then Hiruzen asked me if I wanted to go in the academy, and I said no. And Hiruzen said, why not? I said, who is going to be here to make food, to grow the fruit and vegetables? I'm just going to be a farmer. And so he just nodded and went away, but he felt the chakra that I had, and he was shocked that I just denied the whole going to the academy. Since I know what the academy is like, since I don't care. It's just gonna be boring. I really do not care. And Naruto said, but why, brother? Older brother. And I said, don't worry, Naruto. Besides, who's gonna be here to give you food if we're both tired from school? Or from the academy and all that. And Naruto then nodded and said, okay. And then he goes with Hiruzen to go sign up. Now, people kind of forgot about Naruto and all that, since Naruto isn't that much of the prankster. So, people forgot about him and all that. They don't really remember him about calling the demon and all that, since Naruto really didn't do that many pranks. Since I always told him to not do pranks, or I hit him in the head. And not hard enough, I just kind of karate chop him in the head. Not really hard. He just said okay. And so, yeah. Since I am now 9 and he's 8, I'm still just training and all that. And Naruto, when he goes in the academy the next day, Naruto goes in the academy and he just looks around, and people really don't talk much about him. Not like he's a demon or anything. He kind of just walks around. He sees Hinata and starts talking to Hinata. Now everyone is flirting still over Sasuke and all that. And Naruto kind of meets Shikamaru and Choji and all that. And no one actually pulls their children away from Naruto, except for Sasuke. Her mother still pulls her away from Naruto. But yeah. And Sasuke isn't that emo kid right now. So yeah. And no, I do not put the Uchiha crest on my back since I am truly not much of an Uchiha. I don't really think of myself as an Uchiha, but I have the eyes, but they're different color. So yeah. So Naruto is in the academy. He sort of okay. No one really calls him anything, but no one really talks to him except for Shikamaru and Choji and Hinata and all that. Now Hinata isn't really that much shy. Like Naruto does really talk to Hinata and all that, and she started not becoming shy. But yeah, we do another 1 year time skip. I'm still training with Naruto, and I'm teaching him how to actually use his chakra and all that. Because I can go to the library because no one actually thinks of me as a demon or anything. So I go to the library and start reading about the chakra natures and all that. And I know about the whole paper and all that. So I tell Naruto to, well, I went to Harusen and asked for chakra papers. And he said, why? I said I wanted to learn about chakra natures and to see what Naruto has to see if he becomes any stronger. And he just gives me 2 of them and then asks me, are you sure you still don't want to go in the academy? And I looked at him and I said, no. I'm someone that wants to help Naruto as a family member, not as another ninja. Which is complete bullshit, but yeah. I just don't want to get in the academy and be bored the fuck out of my mind. So yeah. Naruto still doesn't those pranks. He does ditch the academy, but I really don't care what he does. Like he can be with his friends and all that, but I care about where he goes half the time. Like he can tell me, "Oh, I'm going to the ramen place. I'm ditching school." I'll be okay with that. I don't mind if Naruto just goes ditch it. Now, if I ever become a parent, I'll be the worst. I mean, I'll be the okay parent, like the cool dad. I'll be like, "Hey son, where you going?" He says, "Oh well, I'm going with my friends to the movie theater. I'm leaving. I'm gonna ditch what's it called school." I'll be like, "Okay son, go ahead." I'll be like, yeah, no, I don't really care where he goes. So yeah, Naruto, he goes out with friends and all that, ditch the academy and all that. But Naruto is 9 years old. I am 10 years old now. But I figure out what Naruto's chakra natures are. So he has an affinity for wind, water, and earth. Wait, not earth. I should say fire. So yeah, he got the affinity for those 3 things. When I put my chakra in the paper, I got an affinity for lightning because the lightning was turquoise and all that. Very high infinity for that. High infinity for fire. High also infinity for water since I have both fire and water dragon inside me. And darkness. Since darkness is not a thing in there, but yeah, darkness is now a thing in there. And so yeah, those are my 4 elements. I'm gonna say Naruto does have an infinity for wind, water, and earth, and fire. It doesn't have any infinity for lightning. But I do train Naruto in fire and water, and I don't have any infinity for earth, so me and him are just stuck on that one. But I do teach him how to use jutsu and all that. And so yeah, now I'm going. Well, I'm still just training all of that. I still haven't went to the academy, but the Uchiha massacre still happens, and Sasuke becomes an emo duckling after that. I heard the Uchiha massacre happen, and I said, "Well, I'm not an Uchiha that much." Zacto Dragon said, "Bullshit! I see those Sharingans." I go in my mindscape and I told him, "Shut the fuck up, Zapdos. I don't want Itachi coming after me." And then he said, "Fine." So yeah, I'm just like kind of training still and all that. And I'm just using a sword. So I kind of went to go buy a sword. It's just a katana. But instead of the instead of being a steel katana, it's sort of blue steel. Let me show what it is. Actually, this is way much better. So the sword that I get is this sword. In Naruto, I managed to get it for a cheap price and all that. But the blade is really good and all that. And it's a turquoise sort of blade. So the handle's turquoise. And the blade is black. It's sort of black, but like purple around it, sort of. So yeah, that's the sword that I have. And I train with Naruto. Now, the weapon I give Naruto is a metal like staff. And I tell him to put wind chakra on it. When he does it, he actually makes it into like a wind scythe, sort of. There's the wind blade, and one side has wind blade that looks like a scythe, and he uses that to attack me. So I train him in the whole Kenjutsu and all that, and using his wind style much more easier and all that. So of course he also learned how to put wind chakra on his kunais and make them sharper. And so I just use lightning around the sword that I have to attack Naruto and all that. And just keep fighting him around. So yeah. Now Naruto doesn't wear the orange jumpsuit and all that. He wears... I buy him clothes and I tell him to wear this white jacket and these black pants and the black sandals. And so he wears it. And for me, what I wear is all black. Like, I wear all black. If I can find a turquoise shirt. I have, okay. So I have a turquoise shirt underneath. A black jacket that I have. And black pants and black Snickers. No. What did I say, Snickers? No, black sandals. And so, yeah, that's how I look. And I still have the scarf that the old lady gave me. And I take care of the scarf by also like knitting it and all that. Since yes, I kind of did learn how to do that also. So yeah, I am just like knitting some things and all that. And also training and then making food and growing the vegetables and all that. And so yeah. And Naruto's really good in his wind infinity, his water infinity, his fire infinity, but his earth infinity, he just sucks at it. The only thing we learn how to make is a earth wall, and that's the only thing we learn how to do. We kind of found out that the earth infinity is just for defense and all that, so we just said, screw it, we just leave it there. I have no clue how to do this, and Naruto's kind of too lazy to read books, and I'm like, oh god damn it. So, with the darkness, I know how to control the darkness pretty good and all that. And using the lightning also really good. The fire and water, I can combine them to make steam. And I did tell Naruto to combine both your wind and water to make ice. And so Naruto does that. But his ice isn't strong as Haku's. Now, my lightning and darkness is really strong when I combine them together to move really fast. I can also use the darkness as similar like Gaara's sand to crush my enemies. So yeah, or make spike out of them. Like if you're hiding in shadow, I can make the darkness kind of just... Since darkness and shadow is similar, sort of the similar thing. Just like push either darkness to make spikes. Like you're hiding behind a tree, that darkness will kind of just shape and then point straight to your back and pierce through it. And you're dead. So yeah. When I add chakra into the darkness, this is why I'm even using chakra into the darkness and lightning. I can make it much stronger. While even light even hurting me that much with the darkness and all that. And yeah, when I'm so yeah, let's do another time skip. And I am now 11 years old, and Naruto is 10 years old, and everyone else is 10 years old. Now, Naruto really didn't show that many skills, and I told him never to use his skills in the academy because there's no point for it. And then when Harusen is going to, well, not that. No, not Harusen. I mean, I was in my mindscape, and when I was talking to both the dragons and all that, I was talking to them, and then they were telling me that they are at least stronger. Well, the Dark Lightning Dragon is strong as the Six Tails. No, wait, not Six Tails. I'm gonna say is equally stronger as the Nine Tails. It's sort of equally. With the Fire and Water Dragon making it sort of just between the Nine Tails. But the Water Dragon, Water and Fire Dragon, two-headed, is similar stronger to the Six Tails. But the Dark Lightning Dragon is sort of stronger to the Eight Tails. Together, making them strong enough to beat the sort of Nine Tails. So yeah, when I was just like, just go training and all that, and talking to both Dark Lightning Dragon and, well, not dark, well yeah, since it's made of darkness and lightning. So Lightning and Darkness Dragon. With the two-headed Fire and Water Dragon. Now, oh shit, sorry. So yeah, I was just training in my mindscape with the dragons and all that. Learning how to use both water and fire to make steam, and the darkness and lightning to make, what's it called? Dark lightning and all that. To go faster and all that. But I found out that when I managed to beat up, well, not beat the lightning dragon, but I managed to make a scythe out of the lightning, an actual physical scythe. Now the scythe that I made is this scythe right here. I made this scythe by using actually no, not made it, but mostly the dragon gave me this scythe and this scythe. So they are, one is made by darkness, using darkness and all that, and the other is made by using lightning. So the blue right here is turquoise and all that. So I can now use scythes and all that. So Naruto, he is 11 and I am, well yeah, so he was 10 and I was 11. So now we do another time skip, and I am now 12 years old. No way, I was. So yeah, I'm 12 years old and Naruto's 11. Now Naruto managed to learn some earth jutsus and all that. I'm gonna say they're like C to B rank jutsus. And I have lots of A rank jutsus and also S rank jutsus from both Dark Lightning and, yeah, from Darkness and Lightning together. And also Fire and Water from the both dragons that teach me. So yeah. I also tell Naruto to control his emotions and fights and all that. So yeah, so he can be more calm. And when I kind of brought Naruto farther from the village and all that, like we were in a cave and all that, and I told Naruto to get mad, well, to go into your mindscape and try to convince the Nine Tails to be friends with you. And when he goes in it, the Nine Tails doesn't want it, and Naruto goes back in, tries to make friends with the Nine Tails. And the Nine Tails, after getting annoyed so many times by Naruto, he finally just says, "Kid, fine, I will help you. My name is Kurama. Stop calling me QB9 Tails or whatever." And Naruto says, "Okay, Kurama." He smiles at him. And so Kurama says, "Fine." So Kurama gives some chocolate to Naruto. Naruto managed to use one tail cloak. So, and I said, "Okay, Naruto, so now you're in your one tail cloak." And Naruto says, well, I can't believe this chakra is actually pretty good. And then I tell Naruto, never use the Nine Tails power let me say that again. Unless it's necessary. Also, it's better instead of you using his chakra, it's better if both of you use together chakra. Like a fusion together, both yours and his. And Chroma's like, he's not wrong, kid. And Naruto says, oh, okay. So I tell Naruto, you can be in your one-tail cloak fighting me, okay? Come at me trying to kill me. And then he says, wait, older brother, why am I gonna try to kill you? So Naruto is in its one-tail cloak, and he just says, okay, big brother. And he rushes at me trying to scratch and attack me. Now, I asked the Lightning Dragon if I can use some of his power. And so the Lightning Dragon then gives me some of the chakra. And I go into this cloak that's not really red chakra around me, but mostly lightning chakra and darkness. So I go into this cloak form. And so I don't really have any of the dragon features, but then I rushes at Naruto. And both me and him kind of kick, and I managed to blow Naruto away. Because even though Naruto has the one-tail cloak, even though he has a one-tail cloak, he's not that strong against me. I am at least to have a little bit of the cloak of energy from the dragon. And since the Nine-Tails hasn't gave him that much chakra, I'm still a little bit powerful than him because I train more. So yeah, and physical and all that. And then Naruto's like, Jesus Christ, brother, I did not know you were gonna kick me. I said, oh no, I'm sorry. I just started bowing down to him and says, are you okay and all that? And then he said, yeah, I am. Let's begin. So we start training and all that. And Naruto can actually go up to 3 tails. Even though he's 11 and I am 12. And so yeah. Now we do another time skip, and now I am 13 years old and Naruto's 12 years old. And it's the final day to go to the academy and all that. And I said, good luck, Naruto. And so, and then he goes off, and this is what Naruto does. Since I'm gonna stop talking about myself and all that. So what I did in just the whole day, I just trained a little bit more and all that. Let's go to Naruto. Naruto, the final day for the test and all that, he studies a lot because I told him how to study and all that. And actually be smart and not be dumb enough to rush in and all that. Do things and all that. So he studies and all that. And he managed to see that Genjutsu. I did tell him about Genjutsu and all that. And to easily see Genjutsu and all that. So Mizuki still tried to fail Naruto, but he managed to see the Genjutsu and said release. And yeah. So yeah, Naruto, he sees the Genjutsu and says release. And the Genjutsu's gone. And what's called? He does the test and he passes it. He gets a 10 out of 10, whatever, how many questions there were in. And now it's the whole physical thing and all that. It's a kunai throwing, and Sasuke gets 9 out of 10. And when Naruto throws it, he wanted to show off a little bit, but then he noticed the kunai were kind of tall and all that. But he puts wind chakra and he still throws them at the targets perfectly all. 10 out of 10. With shurikens being the same. And then it's Himaga and Sasuke. The girls are cheering on for Sasuke and kind of booing on Naruto. They're not calling him demon or anything. But Sasuke was like, dope. Are you really ready to fight me again? And Naruto has been just showing off his just weakness and all that. But now he's showing off how to be strong and all that. Since I did tell him, don't show off much, but you have to beat up the Uchiha. He said, okay. And so, Sasuke goes against Naruto. And when they do that whole hand sign up, to show like they're kind of fighting and all that. Naruto rushes with tremendous speed. He just rushes. He blinks at him, but he's behind Sasuke. He does the body flicker, and he's right behind Sasuke. And Naruto's shocked. He's like, body flicker? At his age? And he was wondering who must have taught him. Kakashi? No. Naruto's trying to think who taught him. But I was the one who taught Naruto to body flicker and all that. And I was like, I wonder how younger brother's doing. How younger Naruto's doing. How little Naruto's doing. I call him little Naruto, younger brother, and all that. So Naruto's like, so who are you trying to look for, Sasuke? Sasuke turns around, tries to hit Naruto. Naruto's now in front of him, kicks Sasuke. Sasuke didn't manage to get out of the line, but he gets back up, does a fireball jutsu, and blows it at Naruto. Naruto just does his own hand signatures, hand signs. I don't know why I say signatures, hand signs, and he does a water gun, and he extinguishes the fireball. And Sasuke's like, "What the?" Naruto says, "Water counters fire. You know that, right, Sasuke?" Sasuke's like, "Ugh, damn it." And Naruto says, "Okay, that's a B rank jutsu." So yeah, he knows that Sasuke is in Uchiha, and he got the fireball and all that because of the Uchiha style and all that. But he did not know Naruto knew water style. And people were shocked with the water style and all that. Because Naruto never showed off any impressive skills. And then Sasuke rushes at him, tries to punch him. But Naruto, when Sasuke tried to punch him and all that, Naruto kicked him 3 times. So if you're wondering how that actually looked like, let me show you. So yeah, let me mention. So wait. So this is how it's gonna happen. What he did to Sasuke. Just wait a moment. Damn it. Just wait a moment. So Naruto just kicks him in the face, Sasuke. So it'd be like that. But wait. Ah, damn it. Right. So okay, let's begin. So this is where Naruto does the Taekwondo triple kick. This is what it mostly looks like in the webtoons, what Naruto does to Sasuke. So he kicks him here, here, and here in the neck. And yeah. So Sasuke kind of goes flying just out of the arena. Everyone just shocked with Naruto. He just triple kicked the shit out of Sasuke. Just re-taekwondo kicked the shit of him. So yeah. Naruto is just like, woof, that kind of took a little bit. That was a nice warm-up. He were like, warm-up, you say? What the fuck? And then Naruto says, well, that goes to Naruto. But yeah. Aruka says, the winner goes to Naruto. And everyone was like, no. So the rookie of the year is Naruto. Second is, well, not second. For the Kunoichi, it is Sasuke. Actually, for the Kunoichi, it isn't Sasuke. It's actually Hinata. She actually shows skill, since she is actually for the 4 years when Naruto got her out of the shyness. Naruto also trained Hinata when I wasn't around. Like, show him about a little bit of taijutsu and all that and jutsus. and then gave her a paper. And Hinata's infinities are water and I'm gonna say earth. And Naruto says, that's great because I have water and earth. And she said, really? And so yeah, she showed a lot of skills. So when she was I'm gonna say she was going up against Sasuke, and she beat the crap out of Sasuke. Sasuke was just knocked the fuck out. So yeah, but Mizuki still wanted to get Naruto and fool him and all that. And so it's still for Naruto and all that, but instead of being fool and all that, he told me, he was like, he went to the back to the house and told me and all that. He did like a shadow clone. I did teach him a little about shadow clone and all that. He also did the shadow clone perfect and all that. But yeah. And he told me about like the whole thing when Mizuki told him and all that. And so I rushed to where it was gonna happen and all that. In the forest and all that. And Mizuki still attack Naruto and Iruka, and Naruto does tell Iruka the whole thing. And Iruka tells him, he gets hit, and Naruto's like, Iruka, are you okay? And a lot of things happen, so I still wasn't running towards it and all that. I still wanted to see what happened to Mizuki and all that. I sort of got there where Mizuki told Naruto that he's the Nine Tails. And Iruka was like, no, Mizuki. And I was just watching. Naruto already knew he was the Nine Tails. Like, he met the Nine Tails, he already saying. Naruto looked at him blankly and said, he kind of laughs and says, ha, I already knew about the Nine Tails. Actually, me and the Nine Tails became friends. And Mizuki's like horrified. Like, what do you mean? No, then die. He throws a giant shuriken at Naruto. Naruto was about to use a kunai to actually deflect it with wind chakra and all that. But I got there, threw my sword, hitting through the little hole of the shuriken, stopping it on the ground. And Mizuki was like, what the? Iruka was like, huh? And I got there. I body flicker in front of Naruto and said, hello there, younger brother. I was like, hello there, younger brother, little Naruto. And Naruto was like, stop calling me that. And I was laughing. Seems like you have scumbags right in front of you. You have a scumbag right in front of you. I'll help you out. And Naruto says, I don't need your help that much. And I was like, that hurts me, little Naruto. And Naruto says, stop calling me that. I was like, and Iruka was like, huh, who are you? And Naruto noticed Iruka, and so Naruto took out the shuriken and all that, and started healing Naruto. Not Naruto, healing Iruka. Naruto knows a little bit about healing jutsu, just a little bit, not much. And Iruka said, Naruto, who is that? He's talking about me and all that. And Naruto says, that's my older brother, Daikuraiko. And Iruka says, older brother? I don't remember you ever having an older brother. You never mentioned him in class or anything. Is he a ninja or something? What kind of rank is he? And Naruto explains that I'm no rank, but I'm skilled in a lot of things. That's why then he explains to Iruka that Daikuraiko is my older brother. He taught me about water jutsus and all that. He knows a lot of himself, jutsus, but he did not want to become ninja. But he still trains and all that, and he's the one who take care of me. And Granny Zakadin also take care of me, but she died a while ago. And Iruka said, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that." And Mizuki was like, "Who are you, kid? Do you think some kid like you can even stop me?" And he just laughed, man. And I just looked at him. I was like, "So you're Mizuki?" And I don't remember Mizuki's last name. And Mizuki said, "So you really think you can defeat me, kid?" And I said, defeat you? No, I can kill you for trying to hurt my younger brother. And he said, nice try, kid, but you can't even defeat me. I am a... Was he tuning or droning? No, he was tuning. He was like, I am tuning. You're not gonna be able to defeat me. I body flicker right in front of him. He barely even noticed where I went, and I was right in front of him. And then I just punched him right in the gut, knocking him into a tree, kind of breaking a tree. And Haruzen was seeing this. He saw when Naruto stole the scroll and all that. And when I appeared and all that, he was like, what the? I was like, you think that you can defeat me? Yeah, right. You're just a joke of a ninja. I was like, I started doing hand signs, and I was like, and I remember the hand signs for what's it called, Madara's famous Majestic Flame Destroyer, and that's what I did. I just said, Majestic Destroy. It's called Dragon. No, not Dragon. Sorry. Firestar Majestic Destroyer, and I just blew that out. It was a giant fireball, and Mizuki was like, burning up and all that. And Aruka is just horrified just seeing me just do that kind of jutsu of power. And then I jump down and says, Naruto, is he okay? And Naruto nods his head. Yes, he is okay, elder brother. I was like, good. Now, I should be going because I think there's probably almost coming and all that. And so I grabbed the sword from the kunai, not kunai, the what's it called? The giant shuriken and all. And I put my sword back into the sheath and all that. And I said, okay, Naruto, I'll meet you at the house. I body flicker. Now, Mizuki isn't getting up from a Majestic Flame Destroyer directly hitting him. So, of course, I get back to the house and I just start making food. Naruto, he tells Iruka, here's the scroll of sealing. I didn't really just look at it. I kind of learned a little bit of jutsu, but I really don't need them that much. So the only jutsu that Naruto learned was the Shadow Claw, multi-Shadow Claw. I can also do the multi-Shadow Claw since I also have large amounts of chakra, but I don't do it because, I don't know. So yeah. So, I get to the house and Naruto then tells Iruka, here's the scroll of sealing and all that. And Iruka gets up, gets Mizuki and all that, brings him back to the, well, not office, but some almost get there and get Mizuki and all that. So Mizuki, not Mizuki, Iruka gets to Haruzen's office and tells Haruzen about what happened. Haruzen does know about it. He said okay. And he then tells Iruka about Naruto's older brother and all that, Daikreiko. He's someone that even Haruzen even asked me if I wanted to go in the academy, and I said no. I don't want to become ninja. But those skills show to him to be a ninja. So of course, what he does is the next day happens way early in the morning. Haruzen and some ambush goes towards what's it called? Towards the house. So my house. So gets there and he sees me and Naruto kind of just training and all that. And Naruto turns around and says, oh, hello there, Gigi. Third Hokage. Lord Third Hokage. And then Haruzen says, no need to be formal, Naruto. And Naruto says, okay, Gigi. And I was like, so I have my sword and all that, and I had an lightning and all that, like lightning chakra on it. So I turn it off, grab the sword, and throw it inside. And I said, and I just have like a farmer tool. I'm just like farming. And Haruzen says, are you trying to hide your skills, Daikreiko? And I was like, I have no skills. I'm just a farmer here. And then he kind of laughs and chuckles. So we almost kind of tried to grab the sword that I kind of hide and all that. And when we almost was about to touch it, until I kind of used the farmer tool and then grabbed my sword again and says, don't you dare touch it. And the was like, Jesus Christ, this kid is too fast and all that. And Haruzen said, well, it seems that you are very skilled in a lot of things, and also teach young Naruto to use different jutsus. And I looked at him and just said, "Oh, he must have saw it. Wait, how would he even notice?" Even though I was just knowing that he looked through his crystal ball to actually see and all that. And I was like, "How do you even know that you saw what I did to Mizuki?" And I fucked myself over. I was like, "Ah, shit." And he just said, "Well, you're the one to defeat Mizuki, not Naruto." That was very powerful jutsus that you use, and very fast techniques that you use also. And then he said one thing only. He said, "You will be going on the same team as Naruto. Since you are the older brother of Naruto, I want to put you on the same team of Naruto. And today's the team. So you can go with Naruto to the academy to see what sensei you would get and what teams you would get." That's all I wanted to talk about you. Even though you said you don't want to become ninja, I think you just noticed that the academy would be way too boring for you, wouldn't it? And I said, I mean, you're not wrong. And then he chuckles. And then he says, "Okay, have a good day." And me and Naruto bow down and says, "Have a good day, Lord. I mean, GG. And Naruto says, "Whoa, older brother, you're gonna be in the same team as me." He smiles and all that, and I just kind of just smile also. It's like, okay. And so we go to the academy. I have my sword. I kind of have a mask also. It's not a mask. It's kind of my scarf and all that. Even though it's not cold, I just have it. And we go to the academy and all that. And when Ruka was going in, he was like, "Okay, kids, it's time for your teams to see what teams you're on." And I kind of walk in. Naruto walks in, and Aruka says, "Naruto, you're late." And who are you? Well, he did. He looks at me and kind of recognizes me from yesterday and all that, and says, "Ah, you must be Daikureikuku." Why did I say Daikureikuku? No, Daikureiko. Is that right? And I said, "Yes. You must be the older brother of Naruto." And a bunch of females just look at me, and a bunch of people, not females, a bunch of people just look at me, and I just have this like teal hair in front of me. So I do have the teal hair in front of me and highlights around it also, and black hair. And a bunch of people are just saying, "What the hell? Naruto had an older brother?" And what's it called? Everyone's like, "What the hell?" Everyone's just flipping out. Shikamaru kind of just raised his hand and says, "Naruto, you had an older brother?" And Naruto kind of just smiles and rubs the back of his head and said, "Yeah, this is my older brother, Daikureiko. He is very strong and very powerful. He's the one who actually teach me water jutsus and other things." So yeah, that's how I can learn like things. He's really good. He's not even in any Genin, Chunin, or Jonin rank or anything. He's just very strong. That's probably because he's trying a lot. But yeah. And I just kind of waved at everyone and all that. And then he looks at me and says, "So what is your last name?" And I just said, "I'm going to just take the name Uzumaki." So yeah, I just took the name Uzumaki just like Naruto. And Naruto's like, "Wait, so you're not Uzumaki, but you're just going to take my last name?" And I said, "Yes, little bro. Do you have a little problem with that?" And then he signs and said, "No, I don't." And he says, "Okay, you two can go sit in the back or whatever." So me and Naruto go sit in the back and all that. And then Aruka says, "Time for the teams." Teams are the same in the original canon, but I'm in Team 7. Team 7, Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke Harano, useless trash. And Naruto Uzumaki. Daikureiko Uzumaki. And a bunch of people say, "Wait, the new student gets to be on the team while taking the test?" I look at all of them and said, "Can you do this then?" And they said, "Do what?" And I was like, "Well, lightning jutsu." So I showed them my lightning, and my lightning is turquoise. And people are just amazed of my lightning just being a complete different from normal blue or yellow. So they are just like, "Whoa, that lightning looks so cool." And people are just amazed around my lightning and all that. And then I just said, "That's not really all. I pull out my sword and I can cover it in lightning. You can also cover chakra, wind, water, whatever whatever element infinity you have into a sword and covering it with that element infinity. You can also put it in chakra, how samurais use it and all that. But I use lightning onto it." And people are like, "Whoa, that's so cool." And Aruka's like, "Jesus Christ, this kid's giving more lecture to them than I could." Wow. So yeah. So me and Naruto are just talking and we're waiting for Kakashi sensei. So Kakashi goes through the door and there's no prank, so there's nothing that kind of falls on him. And so he looks at all four of us and then says, "So you must meet my team. Meet me at the roof." He tries to body flicker, but me and Naruto body flicker faster on top of the roof. And Kakashi gets there and he looks at us and says, "Wait, weren't you two at the bottom?" I look at Kakashi and says, "Explain bottom." Kakashi says, "Interesting." So I just like, fuck out. He's like, "Okay, never mind." And so Sasuke and Sasuke still had to walk up and all that the stairs. Took fucking forever. But yeah. So Kakashi then explains, "Okay, I need to know about your dreams, your goal, dreams, likes, and dislikes." So everyone is still the same. Naruto's dream is still to become the Hokage and all that. And then Kakashi looks at me and I said, "My dream is to help Naruto become the Hokage. My goal, no way. Yeah, my dream is to do that. My goal is to become the strongest, just like Madara Uchiha. I admire him a lot for his power and raw to almost defeat Hashirama in battle." And Kakashi said, "Okay, Jesus Christ." My likes are Madara Uchiha, of course, for being strong. Naruto, my younger brother. Naruto Uzumaki, my younger brother. And Kakashi said, "Younger brother? Wait, hold the fuck up." And then I explained more. I was like, "Kakashi, what the hell did he just say?" And Kakashi said, go on." Uh, my other likes are people that don't abandon their friends or anything for power or anything. And my dislikes are people who are power hungry, this, that, people that don't even train for their power, and are weakling fools. So yeah, Kakashi said, "Okay, let's go then." So tomorrow will be the bell test, and yeah, don't eat. And I look at Kakashi, and I straight up just says, "Then what is the point of not eating if you're not a ninja to eat?" I question it, and he looks at me, dead eye, and just said, "Little shit, why the fuck are you No, don't tell them the truth." And I just said, "Remember guys, if you don't eat," what Kakashi meant to said is, "If you don't eat, you guys won't have enough energy to go on missions. So remember, always eat before missions." And so Sasuke and Sakura Sasuke said okay, and Sakura said okay. So Sasuke walked away, and Kakashi looked straight at me and said, "Why do you have to tell him?" And I said, "Well, it'd be much funnier to see if we all have a full energy to attack you. Isn't that the whole Bill thing? To work together as team, starting a plan. It's not even about the bell things. It's not about getting them. It's about working together." Blah blah blah. Kakashi's like, okay, genius. It seems like you're the older brother of Naruto. And Naruto said, yeah, he's my older brother. And Kakashi says, you two don't look nothing alike. Now, I should mention that I am 5'5". I'm taller than Naruto. Naruto is 5'1". I'm gonna say I'm 5'6". So, yeah. So I'm pretty taller than Naruto. And, wait, no. I'm not 5'6". I'm gonna say I'm 5'4". So, I just said, yeah, I am. And he says, even though you look taller. Wait. Then Kakashi asked the question, how old are you? I said, I'm 13. He looks at Naruto. You must be 12 then. 13. Motherfucker. Are you even the same blood? No, but we have the same last name. I kind of just took it because I really don't have a last name. And Kakashi says, Jesus fucking Christ. Besides, I then said, Naruto looks just like the 4 Hokage though. Crazy, they look just the same. Kakashi's going, mm-mm. Besides, Naruto, doesn't he look just like you? We gotta go find a picture to see if it's just like you. Kakashi grabs me from the shirt, well, from the jacket, and pulls me in. Kind of whisper in my ear, don't you fucking dare. And I said, don't you dare what? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just saying, Naruto, you look just exactly like Minato. Namakase. And Kakashi's like, what the fuck did I just say? He whispered in my ear, what did he say? You didn't tell me anything though. And Kakashi's just getting more pissed. Even though Kakashi would have left a while ago, I made that up so he would have stayed more. And then I told Kakashi, well, Kakashi, if you don't want me to say anything more to Naruto, my younger brother, about his look-alike Minato Namikaze, then I say, come early this time. Or I will definitely keep blabbering about his parents. And not to say, you do realize you suck about keeping secrets from him, like the whole QB and all that. And he says, oh, what the fuck? How the fuck do you even get that information? Well, the Ninetales got defeated during the whole 4th Hokage dying at the same time. Now, who's the only child that gets hated? You're right. Ding ding, Naruto. So I put 2 to 2. And Kakashi's like, okay, you're way too smart. How the fuck are you a Genin? And then I just said it. I straight up just told him. Because I did not go to the academy when I had it to go at 8 years old. Instead, I trained myself and trained myself to learn how to do a lot of things. And Kakashi says, okay. Lesson note. Lesson learned. Never go against you if you don't get what you get. So yeah. Kakashi, he says, okay, then have a nice day. He body flickers away. And so me and Naruto kind of just starts laughing and all that. We start just giggling and laughing. And we both body flicker to the house and all that. I start making food and all that. Then we go to sleep. Then wake up and eat, and then go to the what's it called, the training area. And I was like, okay, Naruto, this is our plan. If we don't get the Uchiha or that pink hair bitch into helping us, then what's the point? We're gonna have to do our teamwork together, like brothers. And so Naruto said, yeah, I don't care about that hard no bitch, and I don't care about that emo Sasuke. And then we get to where Sasuke and Sakura are at, and even Kakashi's way earlier. And I look at Kakashi, and I just look at him, and I said, what have you done to Kakashi Sensei? Who are you, imposter? And Kakashi's like, I am Kakashi. What are you talking about? And I said, no, you're not. You're way earlier. Who are you and what have you done to him? And Kakashi is just like looking at me and saying, what the fuck, kid? And Naruto's kind of giggling and laughing. And, what's it called? I'm just causing a commotion with Kakashi, and so Sasuke kind of laughs a little bit. Sasuke kind of giggles also. But yeah. And Kakashi says, okay, you must shut up. I'm gonna explain the whole bell thing, whatever. Jesus Christ. And Naruto was just laughing and says, good job, older brother. And, I just said, okay, so what is it? So Kakashi explains about the not bellware, the bells and all that, about things and all that. And yeah, they only have this amount of time and all that. And I said, okay. So when Kakashi says countdown and all that, me and Naruto body flickers on an instant to go onto like the trees. Sasuke and Sasuke gets also into the trees and all that. Sasuke being useless hides into a bush, underneath the bush. Sasuke being a little more stealthy hides next to a tree and all that. And then Kakashi saying, they're pretty good. And then he's trying to sense where me and Naruto went. And then he kind of opened his eyes and saying, where the fuck did they go? Where the fuck did they go? Where are they? Where the fuck did they go? And then Kakashi can't find me or Naruto, since I teach Naruto how to be stealthy as hell. Now, I was like, okay, this is what we do, Naruto. We go talk to the emo and the fangirl. If they don't do anything, then we don't do it. Instead, we do teamwork by ourselves. And then Naruto says, okay. Then we get to Sasuke and Sakura, and we talk about the whole team thing. And Sasuke says, no way, I'm not helping Naruto. And I look straight at Sasuke with bloodlust, saying, if you talk shit about my brother, there's a good chance your body be thrown at Kakashi first. Sasuke gets afraid. And then Sasuke says, so this is about teamwork and not about actually someone taking bells. And I says, correct there, Uchiha. And Sasuke said, my name is Sasuke Uchiha, not Uchiha. Too bad, Uchiha, I'm just calling you Uchiha. And I'm calling that pink hair useless, because do you even have a chakra infinity? And she says, a chakra infinity? And then she says, those infinities for like fire, water, and all that. Yes, Naruto has water and wind, and others. I have lightning and others. And I guess that Uchiha probably has fire, lightning, and probably others. But you, on the other hand, have none. What even infinity do you even have? And I'm kind of using bloodlust to make her talk faster. And she says, none. I don't know. And then I just give her a piece of paper and give Sasuke a piece of paper and tell Sasuke, put some chakra into that piece of paper. And Sasuke said, why? To look at your damn infinities. I kind of just yelled. And Kakashi's like, wait, infinities? Wait, they're not looking for their chakra infinities? No. Kakashi kept reading his book. He's like, kind of feeling nervous now. He's feeling paranoid. And he's like, I hope that one kid, Naruto's older brother, not teaching them about the infinities. No. What am I freaking out? I am a high jonin. They are only gennings. Well, Hiruzen did not tell Kakashi anything about me, Daikureku, and Naruto skills. And so Sasuke's infinity is fire and lightning. And I said, well, you have lightning and fire. 2 elements that I have. And he said, really? So you do have infinity for that? And I said, yeah. Okay, grab your kunai. Yeah. Focus lightning chakra in it. He says, how would I do that? Just think of something zapping. And he managed to do that. He's like, this is lightning chakra into a kunai. Now, when you throw it, they're gonna be much quicker. Really quick. Since they are fused with lightning. If they are fused with wind chakra, like Naruto has, they would have into a sharper blade. But lightning makes them quicker. And Sasuke only has earth stuff. And I just look at her and I say, seriously? You only have one? What the? Okay, I don't care. And so Sasuke says, okay. And I was like, you probably have more. You probably either have Genjutsu Infinity. I don't know if you probably have that. And so I just walked away and said, okay, let's do this. I go distract Kakashi while Sasuke, since you now know how to put lightning into your weapons like kunais and shurikens, just throw them at Kakashi. Just every time Kakashi tries to move, throw them at him. And also use fire jutsus and all that. However many you have or have learned from the Uchiha compound or whatever. So yeah, I go up straight up to Kakashi, and Naruto is kind of waiting. He does have his metal pole with him, his metal bow staff pole. And why I gave him this is because he can put wind chakra around it to either make a scythe or a spear. And so yeah, I'm walking straight up to Kakashi and I said, hey Kakashi, you want to learn more about things about nature and all that? Or things about things and all that? Facts? And Kakashi says, no, this is actually a test, so I don't want to learn anything. And then I just like scream out really loud saying, well, I know this build test is about teamwork. And Kakashi says, shut up! Damn it, god damn it, why are you so damn annoying, kid? And I'm like, well, why are you reading that book in front of kids? Don't you know, reading that book in front of kids is, you're a freaking perv, aren't you? And then he says, this is a god to the blessed and all that. And I just said, okay, perv, yeah, sure. And then I just kind of body flicker and take his book and says, man, this book is kind of trash. Why do you even read this? And Kakashi says, how the fuck did you get my book? Wait, he checked the belt and he just says, I still have them. What the fuck was that speed? I was like, man, this book just seems stupid. And so I kind of just do a fire jutsu right underneath the book, and I just said, fireball, fire shot, fireball. It's just a small fireball. It hits the book. It starts kind of burning it. And Kakashi says, what are you doing? Don't. No. What are you doing? No. He's looking at me. He's like, get me back that book. I'm kind of just like dodging Kakashi. And Kakashi's trying to grab the book. And so he tries to kick me. And I manage to block it with my knee and says, what are you doing, Kakashi? I'm just having this book. Kind of reading it. The book is sort of just burning and all that. Slowly burning, but enough there. And Kakashi's saying, he's just like putting his hand up his hair and just saying, kid, give me my book back. Come on. And I say, no. Why would I? Sasuke now. And Sasuke, I kind of wave the book up and down. And that means Sasuke now. And Sasuke throws lightning shurikens and kunais. And Kakashi managed to dodge. He was like, what the fuck? Lightning infused? What the fuck? And Sasuke keeps throwing them. And also using fire style, fireball. And Kakashi dodges. Now Naruto goes and throws his, not throws, he kind of runs up, jumps, and tries to fight against Kakashi. Using his metal paw. And fighting against him. Kakashi is trying to dodge in mid-air and all that. And then Kakashi was like, goes on the ground. Naruto goes also on the ground. Kind of cracks the ground a little bit. And rushes at Kakashi. Using wind chakra on his metal staff. To make it into a scythe and start attacking Kakashi. Now Kakashi is dodging. Kakashi managed to dodge all those, and then he just saying, "Damn it!" And then Kakashi set a substitution jutsu. But before doing that, Naruto puts wind chakra again, shaping it into a spear and throwing it at Kakashi. So the wind spear kind of hits Kakashi, but then he turns into a log. And Kakashi was like, "What the hell? That kid almost could have killed me." It went straight to the heart, but Kakashi managed to turn into a log. So yeah, Kakashi, Jesus Christ. And then Naruto managed to teach Sasuke some earth styles and all that. So Sasuke could manage to only do one earth dragon, but it was enough to scare the shit out of Kakashi. So she managed to does it. Earth style, earth dragon. Even though it takes a lot of chakra, but she managed to does it. And the earth dragon almost hit Kakashi, and Kakashi was like, "That's from Sasuke heart. What the hell? That's an earth dragon." He managed to dodge. He's like, Jesus Christ, this team is strong. Especially that older one. Urgh. Damn it, I'm gonna have to use my Sharingan. So he kind of lift up the headband and it shows the Sharingan. Now, Sasuke would have got angry by this, but he's gonna see if the Sharingan's good for test. He now throws more lightning shurikens and kunai at Kakashi. Kakashi managing to dodge, but managed to hit him once. And Kakashi's and Sasuke says, "Okay. Now, Naruto's Daikurakuku, go." I don't know why I call myself Daikurakuku. So Daikuraku, and I tell Naruto, "Let's go." So we both fight Kakashi. We both start doing right taekwondo, not right taekwondo, re-taekwondo. We're kind of beating the crap out of Kakashi. Kakashi's trying to block us and all that. And Kakashi's like, "Damn it, these kids are very strong." Okay, guys, before he even says, "Stop." When he said stop, I kicked the shit out of him. I just fucking kicked him in the head, and he just went, He said, "I said stop. Why the hell did he kick me in the fucking face?" And Sasuke, she's still kind of at her chakra, and Sasuke had to lift her up and said, "Are you okay, Sasuke?" Sasuke said, "Yeah, but that style, that just took a lot of chakra from me." And Sasuke says, "Well, I mean, putting lightning stings still takes a lot." And Kakashi is just feeling the pain on his like cheek because I kicked him really good in the freaking cheek. It's like, Jesus Christ, kid, can you not hold back? And I just said, "No, Kakashi, you told us to come at you with the intent to kill. Of course I'm gonna kick you in the fucking face with the intent to kill you." And then he said, "But why? Why, kid? Why couldn't you just hold back?" And I look at Kakashi and straight up just say, "No." She's like, that fucking pain just sucks." And then I just take the bells and I break them into 4, give one to Naruto, and give the other 2 to Sasuke and Sasuke. And then I said, "We passed, didn't we, Kakashi?" Kakashi said, "Yes, you pass." And then I just had a devilish smile. And Naruto said, "What are you thinking, older brother?" And Kakashi says, "What are you..." He kind of looks at me, kind of blurry still, and he just says, "What are you thinking, brat?" And I said, "Oh, now I'm thinking something way worse for you for calling me a brat." And he said, "What do you mean?" I kind of hit him in a pressure point when knocks him out, and he just knocks out. So I drag Kakashi, and Sasuke are confused. I tied him on the post, putting chakra rope around him, because I did have that. And now waiting. So, Naruto, so do you want to go get a bucket of water, freezing cold and water, and throw on Kakashi? And, Sasuke said, "So, what are we doing here?" "Oh no, you can go home. I just want to torture Kakashi for calling me a brat." And then Naruto says, "Okay, big brother, I will get it." And so Sasuke and Sasuke go to the village and all that. So 30 minutes later comes and Naruto gave me the cold ice bucket of water, throw it on Kakashi, and Kakashi's like, oh, what the fuck was that? What the hell? I thought I just died. And I looked straight up at him and said, Kakashi, I'm 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 just sad. Why do you think you were I'm sad. Why did you think I was gonna kill you? Why did he call me a brat in the first place? Kakashi looks at me and said, what the fuck are you thinking about? He tries to move and all that. He even tries to use chakra, but he couldn't. He's like, these are chakra infused rope, isn't it? And I look at him, devilish smile, and saying, why, yes, it is. Oh, you've seen so fast. You noticed super fast. Don't worry, Kakashi. It'll be all fine. It'll be fine. You better get here on time, or you know what? I still can burn these books if you don't get here on time for anything. And Kakashi said, no, don't. I will get here on time. Just don't do it. And I said, okay. So I leave the book on his head, and I tell Naruto, let's go, Naruto. And so we leave, and Kakashi saying, what about me? And then this is where Kurenai Sensei and Asuma kind of just looking for Kakashi, and then they go to the what's it called, the training 7 and all that, and they see Kakashi tied up to a wooden pole, and Kakashi is screaming, come on, come back here, Daikreika. And Asuma and Kurenai are kind of just giggling, laughing, just chuckling. And then Kakashi kind of turns around and is like, Asuma, Kurenai, help me. One of my students tied the fuck out of me. So Kurenai and Asuma are just kind of looking at Kakashi saying, who the hell even did this to you, Kakashi? Kakashi said, one of those damn brats. And Asuma says, so which one? The fourth one on my team. And Asuma said, the Uchiha? Hell no, not even the Uchiha did this. The older one. He's like, well, I don't know your team, so how the hell should I know? Okay, Kakashi then explains. There should have been 3, but the 4th one is the older brother of Naruto Uzumaki. And they said, wait, Naruto had an older brother? No, it looks like they're just like sort of brothers. I guess the older brother helped Naruto when he was younger and all that. And now they're just brothers. Yeah. And so they're like, ah. And he tied the fuck out of me. And also throwing the shit out of me. If I don't get there early, he will start burning all my amazing books. And Kurenai looks on top of Kakashi's head, sees the book is almost as closely burned, and grabs the book. And she says, I hope he really does burn the books. You know what, Kakashi? If he doesn't burn these books, and if you still be, I don't know, if you get there early and actually stop being late, and he doesn't burn these books, I would still burn these books. And Kakashi said, no, Kurenai, don't do it. Don't do it. That's the latest chapter. Don't do that. And Kurenai says, fuck you, Kakashi. You know what, Kakashi? How about this? We make a deal. Kurenai has a devilish smile. And Kakashi says, what is it, Kurenai? And she says, how about this? I free you from that rope if I get to burn the book. And Kakashi says, he just shrinks. He's like, no. He's like, no, don't do it. And Kurenai asked Asuma for a lighter. And then he gives her a lighter and all that. And she lights it up and lights the book on fire. And he's like, no, you monsters. Why are you two monsters? Why is one of my students a monster? And I kind of just go back to where Kakashi's at. Because I know I just kind of just left him. I walked up there. I'm just going up there and I say, hey, Kakashi. Kakashi's like, you, why are you here? And I said, well, to let you go after a couple of hours, I just wanted to see how you would have felt about how we feel on what's it called, waiting. And Kakashi said, "You see here, monster, my two old teammates, just my two friends here, just burned my Makeout Paradise, the latest chapter." And I said, "Do you think I care? Do you think I give a flying fuck about it? No, I don't really care. I just came here to let you go. But then again, I have something at home, and I think I'm just gonna leave you here again." Kakashi said, "No, let me go, goddammit." Asuma and Kurenai just noticing me, but I'm kind of older and all that. And Kakashi's like, "Damn it, let me go already." And I said, but I don't have any weapons on me. But I still have the sword on me and all that. The blue katana and all that. And I said, I don't have a sword or I don't have a kunai to add any chakra to cut those ropes. And Kakashi said, "Bitch." He's like, not bitch. He was like, "Bullshit, you have a sword right behind you." "Yeah, but I don't wanna use it." You know, I know what to do. I know how to break these ropes. He's like, "You do? Without even using without using that sword to even cut them? It's much easier. Don't worry, Kakashi. This is just an S rank jutsu that I learned." I'm like, "Don't worry, Kakashi. This is a good jutsu. And what jutsu I'm using is it's a water dragon." I just say water style, water dragon. A water dragon appeared behind me, and of course, I don't have any water. Wait, yeah, I don't have any water style, but I managed to get water from the monster and all that. And Kakashi says, "There's water all the way over there. How the fuck did you even do this?" Well, I read about the second Hokage being able to use water style without even using any water around him. And Kakashi's like, "Please, don't use that on me. Just cut the rope." Kurenai and Asuma are shocked that I can just use water style without any water around. And I was like, "Don't worry, Kakashi. You'll be perfectly fine." With a devilish smile again on my face, I'm like, "You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine." And Kakashi's like, "No, don't you dare do it. No, 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 I refuse." "Don't worry, Kakashi, my infinities isn't even water. I'm just doing the same thing as the third Hokage does. He doesn't have all 5 infinities, so of course, he had to just train really hard. So my water style is weaker than Naruto's. Even though this is an S rank jutsu. But hey, you're fine, Kakashi. You're the copy ninja. You should be perfectly fine." And Kakashi's like, he's just shaking his head. "No, no, 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 no." And then I was about to point it on him, and then I just dispel it. And then I just go up to Kakashi, use the sword, slice it in half, the log and the rope, and just says, "Okay, bye, Kakashi." Kakashi's like, "What the fuck? Wait, he cut the fucking rope and the log. Holy shit, this kid is a god with that." "Okay, bye, Kakashi. I'll see you tomorrow." And Kakashi says, "See, Kurenai Asuma, this is what I have to deal with that one kid. He is terrified. He is terrifying." And they're like, well, good luck, Kakashi. I hope he doesn't just kill you on accident." Yes, because I can't trade him out. And so before Kakashi went home, he actually went to the third Hokage's office, goes to the door, and then sees the Hokage sort of sleeping there. He's like tired and all that. And then he sees Kakashi from his desk. He says, Kakashi, Hatake. Kakashi, how are you? How was the team?" And Kakashi says, "Well, besides me almost dying from Dairaku, from Dairaku, and also Naruto and Sasuke and Sasuke. You didn't tell me anything about Dark Riku being at least high jonin. His freaking jutsus are terrifying. He is one terrifying person to even fight. And Horizon says, "Oh, I didn't tell you about him." Yeah, he is the older brother of Naruto, someone that actually trained himself to become stronger. You must have not saw his lightning either. His light. Then he remembered that I used the lightning chakra. Well, I kind of put just chakra, normal chakra, in my sword, and he says, "Lightning chakra. What do you mean?" His lightning chakra is turquoise. Kakashi's like, "What do you mean turquoise? Shouldn't it be blue or just yellow?" "No, it's turquoise." And so Kakashi was like, "What do you mean his lightning is different from anyone else?" So yeah, he has that. I don't know about his clan. He's probably hiding that also. But he is really strong. He's the older brother of Naruto. So yeah, even though Naruto is an only child, Dark Rai is the similar older brother to Naruto, and their sort of motherly figure was this old lady named Zakarin. Yeah, Zakarin. She was sort of like the adopted grandmother towards Naruto and Daireika. Daireika is also another orphan, but it seems like I can't really find the papers from what clan he is. But yeah. And yeah, I can't find it. But whatever. So yeah, he's very skilled. But I hope you're okay, Kakashi. Kakashi says, "Okay, he is the most terrifying child I ever met. Why is he so damn terrifying?" Now, he was joking about the whole high Johnny. I'm probably only high tuning at least. But he says, "He's a damn terrifying child. Why am I stuck with him?" Well, then Harusa said, "Well, Kakashi, it's either Naruto Uzumaki goes to another team and you get that random student and you won't be able to teach Minato's son, and yeah, and he leaves. Daireku leaves into that team." And then Kakashi says, "Are you serious? So they're like a 2-package deal?" "Yeah, you can't get rid of them." Kakashi says, "Fine, whatever." He goes back home and he just decides to lay there. Now, this is where I'm actually gonna end it off. Actually, no. It's 2 hours. I'm actually gonna do it for 2 hours. Wait. So Kakashi wakes up the next day, goes straight to the team, to the training ground, Team 7 and all that. So he gets there. He says, "Hello, guys." He's sort of tired. "We're gonna do some missions, okay?" So it's just D-rank missions. Of course, since I'm really fast and using my lightning, I also decided to teach the Uchiha. I was like, "You know what, Sasuke, since you have lightning infinity, but not as strong as mine, since mine is different." And then Sasuke says, "Can I even get it to your level?" I said, "I don't think so. I think mine is just some kind of special ability. But whatever." And then I just asked, "Okay, so yeah. So this is how you go really fast with the lightning in your feet and all that. You can also put chakra on your feet to stick onto surfaces, like onto walls, trees, onto water, float on there." Sasuke is learning more and more by me. With the other hand, Naruto is teaching Sasuke with Earth-style jutsus, like Earth Dome and other things. And since Naruto already seen my Sharingan, what it looks like, so Naruto already knows about my Sharingan and all that. And I just said, "Wait, Sasuke, do you even have the Sharingan?" And Sasuke said, "No, I'm sad. I don't know why I still haven't got my Sharingan." And then I said, "Wait, did you even feel any sadness when the massacre still happened or something?" He said, "Yes." with an angry voice and all that. And then I said, put chakra to your eyes to see if you unlocked it. He does it. He gets his kunai and he sees that he does have it. He's like, wait, I do have it. Wait, how do you even know how to even do that? Nard. And then I said, not Naruto. Then I said, you think I'm not an Uchiha? Okay. You see here, I am sort of technically an Uchiha. My parents were. I think my father was before he dies in the Nine Tails attack, and I'm an orphan. But instead of going to the Uchiha compound, an old lady helped me out instead. Thank God I wasn't in a fucking massacre with the Uchihas. And then Sasuke said, what do you mean? Do you have the Sharingan? I said, sort of. It's not really much of a Sharingan if you technically count it. A Sharingan should be crimson red. Mine is completely different from a Sharingan. And he says, can I see it though? So I show him my Sharingan. So the white around my eye turned black. And then the black tomoes turn blue, turquoise blue, and around it turns black. So he looks at it and he says, well, not black. So instead of the outside of the eyes, the white turning black, it turns gray instead. I'm gonna just say it turns gray. And he says, whoa, I never seen that. Actually, no. No. It does turn black. So now it's what's it called? The outside of the eye, the white does turn black. Because this outline of the Sharingan does turn blue. Turquoise, and also all these turns blue. Every black thing turns turquoise blue. And the blue Sharingan thing right here turns black. So yeah. Sasuke's like, whoa, that Sharingan looks completely different. Yeah, I do. I am an Uchiha, but I barely use the Sharingan. I think it's good for a tool, but I don't use it as much. So yeah, this is how a Sharingan must look like a 3 Tomoe. Mature. I think I unlocked it during when I was training enough, probably 8 years old. And then I unlocked the upper ability when our grandmother died. But yeah, that's all I just wanted to show you. Now, if you train hard enough, you can unlock your 3 Tomoe and your MS. The MS for the upper Sharingan ability will have to get, I don't know how you say that, with enough motion trauma. Actually, we should just do this already. So I activate my EMS and I said, okay, Sasuke, you're gonna feel a lot of pain, emotionally and mentally. And he said, wait, what do you mean? We're gonna start training right now, when Kakashi's being late again. And Kakashi's like saying, okay. So me and Sasuke are training and all that. And I'm kind of beating the crap of Sasuke. He can't really dodge my punches because I'm going really fast. And he just says, God. He managed to unlock the 3 Tomoyas. He's like, what the? My eyes are finally to the 3 Tomoyas. And then I said, good. Now for the emotional pain. What do you mean emotional pain? Oh, and Tsukiyomi. My eyes, instead of bleeding like red blood, it bleeds black blood. And Sasuke is now in the Tsukiyomi. The Tsukiyomi is much stronger than Itachi's, since mine is in EMS, so I won't go blind and all that. But I just do the same pain against Sasuke, but more worse, and he awakens the MS. I was like, good, now you're in MS. Now we just got to get you internal. And he says, internal? What do you mean? Well, the MS will let you go blind. Your EMS, well, you gotta trade it with a family member. Or whoever had it. Itachi is gone, so pick someone else. Probably your father. And then we kind of rushed to, Sasuke's house. And he goes to his father's side and all that. Because uh, Sasuke kind of found this out. What's it called? Itachi managed to get the eyes of what's it called? Um, Fugaku's and then put them in a jar and kind of left it under Sasuke's bed to like if you find this and you find the if you get the MS, you can put these eyes in your eyes. And I just look at the jar. Yeah, that looks like an MS. Okay, we're gonna put this in your eyes and don't scream. And he says, what do you mean? Put this rag in your mouth and just don't scream. He's like, okay. So I just plucked both his eyes out and he's like, and put both Fugaku's eyes and now he has the EMS. So he got the Fugaku and his MS turns to an EMS, which it looks just like Fugaku's and his eyes together. So I said, how do you feel? He says, way stronger, I guess. Good. Now we're gonna have to figure out your EMS abilities later. I'm going to my brother-in-law now. And he says, wait, can we not do it right now? And I said, well, I am tired. I helped you out. I am out of chakra. Truly, I'm just bullshitting, but I just didn't want to help him. Go ask Kakashi. If he doesn't do anything, just say these words when you have your EMS on. Amaterasu. And he says, why? What is it anyway? That's a jutsu that I'm giving you now. If you have it, you're gonna summon black flames on Itachi, and if you want those black flames to go, you just say Amaterasu again, and those black flames disappear from Kakashi. And he says, wait, you do know about the ability of the EMS. Yeah, I do, but I'm out. Kamui. So I do also have a Kamui, and I just leave. And he's like, wow, he left me. So he's looking for Kakashi. And this is where I'm gonna end it off. Well, part 1. Part 2 will be whenever. I left there 2 hours. Yeah, so have a nice potato day, potato night, and potato seed.